what's up, man? Y'all come on in here for the last episode of the night, man. You already know exactly what time it is. We're back here to start some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds who just got the pound and are ready for the next round. With that being said, I hope everybody's having a good day today. My day's been alright. My day's been pretty chill. Pretty regular, average day in the regularly scheduled program, dog. Let me tell you what, man. There's certain things that you can quote unquote believe or say or whatever the case may be that you want to believe or say or do. But let me tell you something. When you start to believe that you are favorited by when you start to believe that you are favorited by a certain individual or a certain being, when you think that you are untouchable, yeah, no, bro. If you think that you're untouchable, you think that you're the favorite of an all-knowing being, of an all-powerful being, whatever the case may be, you are setting yourself up for 110% failure. And that's just facts. And I'm going to get into why I'm saying this once we hit 600 likes. It is crazy to me, the type of people who have the audacity to say certain things like this, bro. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, dog. It just, words cannot describe how mind-blowing it is when I hear stuff like this. And then it makes me go back and think about people who have said certain things like that in the past. And it's crazy. You said, "What's my name?" You see my name at the top left. Don't play with me. But no, man, we finna get right into this. So I just read an article talking about Lizzo. Yeah, Lizzo. Ooh boy, it's gonna get a little bit spicy. I'm gonna try and keep this as rated E for everyone. Yeah, look, we're not gonna do this. Boom and boom. So Lizzo decided to say that she is she said that she was the face for beauty, or something like that. She was the standard for beauty. And I'm sitting here, and I'm sitting back, and I'm thinking, no, I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that can be accurate. And then she goes on to say, it's not my fault that my body offends you, and it's not my fault that I'm God's favorite person. This is what I start to say. When you put yourself on such a high pedestal, you set yourself up only for failure. What's good, Exotic Rose? Appreciate you for tapping in, and appreciate the follow with much love and appreciation. Welcome to the family. But when you put yourself on a pedestal like this, set yourself up for failure. I mean, look at what happened to the baby in that music video that he made when they put him on the cross like he was the Messiah being crucified. He absolutely flopped after that. Only like, I think it was like only 500 people that bought tickets to go see his show after that, which for him is a major flop. If you look at, go back and look at what happened to the Titanic. The dude that created the Titanic sat around and he literally said, not even God can sink the Titanic, bro. And guess what? God did exactly that. What's good, Mikey? Appreciate you for tapping in. There was a comedian who made a joke about being Jesus' favorite person too. on stage, and literally, right after she made that joke, she blacked out. She fell straight to the floor. So when you look at things in the past that have happened that people have said or done, when it pertains to the all-powerful being, being God, obviously, when people joke about it, when people say that they're this, that, and third, and immediately something happens afterwards, you got to think, hey, there's something going on, and it's not normal for our standard. It's not normal. Every time somebody has tried to say they're God's favorite, they're God's chosen, they're God's number one person, or that God can't do this or God can't do that, he goes and he proves them wrong. Boom, he sunk the Titanic. The baby flopped after that music video of him being on the cross. That comedian fell to the floor, blacked out. I'm curious to know what's going to happen to Lizzo after she came out and said that she's God's favorite person. I'm curious to know what's going to happen. So when it comes to certain things like this, bro, you can't sit here and say that you're the best, this, that, and the third. That you're the favorite, this, that, and the third. Because there's always going to be somebody there to prove you wrong. It's always going to be something that happens that humbles you, whether it be God that humbles you himself, or he used somebody else to humble you. You can't put yourself on a pedestal like that. You know, it says that God is a jealous God because we turned away from him and started worshiping other false gods. When we put ourselves on a pedestal like that, we are saying that we ourselves are gods. So God says, you know what? Bet. Boom, you fell to the floor. Boom, the Titanic sunk. Boom, your career flopped. Boom, your career gonna flop. Boom, I took your life away, you think you God. Boom, I took your family away because you think you God. Boom, I took your career away because you think that you God. All this type of stuff happened, bro. It's real. It's real. But a lot of these people, they get so caught up in being who they are that they don't pay attention to the consequences that have happened in the past by other people who have said and done the same things that they're saying and doing. Why do you think so much of this stuff is going on right now as we speak? Because people don't pay attention to the consequences in the past of other people who have said and have done the same things that are happening now. It's a cycle. History repeats itself. History repeats itself over and over and over again. Why? Because we keep erasing it and we keep thinking that we can do better, that we can write our own history, when that's not the case. You shouldn't be trying to write your own history. You should be playing it out, and whatever happens in history, and it gets recorded that way. When you try to deliberately alter the course of history, when you try to deliberately write your own history, rewrite history, whatever the case may be, you going straight, you headed straight for disaster. You going straight to destruction. Because you're taking away the lessons that the next generation needs to learn, the mistakes that the previous generations have made, so the next generation knows not to make them same mistakes. History repeats itself. And you see it repeating itself right now with these people saying that they this, that, and the third, and they not. And them getting proved that they not this, that, and the third. So with that being said, don't be surprised if you see something that happens that says Lizzo this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third happened to Lizzo. Don't be surprised. I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised. And with that being said, don't put yourself up on such a high pedestal that you can't even see other people below you. Because you're not way up here. You're not. You're about maybe right here. Compared to other people who are lower, you may be about right here. But it ain't no human being that's all the way up here. It ain't. That's just how it is. And with that being said, make sure you share with your friends, your family, your members, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else. Y'all know with that being said, I am out of here. Deuces.